I'm Noreen from Noorsknits, and if you've been following me, you know a little bit about me. You know that I design knit and crochet patterns for little ones, and sometimes I do reviews too. I recently did a review for the Clover USA blog, where I did a full review on their Tunisian crochet hook, interchangeable Tunisian crochet hook set. And then they sent me a bunch of goodies, and they have a campaign going on called the Clover #Clover Squad campaign. And basically all you have to do is share the #Clover Squad if you're sharing one of their products, and you'll be entered to win one of their products. And so they sent me all these goodies, and I'm really excited. I did a poll on my Instagram, and there was a unanimous opinion that I should do an unboxing. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the little goodies that I got from them. Thank you so much, Clover. It was a pleasure working with you guys. So first of all, their box is so cute. Like, just look at that. And it says, "Creativity is contagious, pass it on." I think that is so true, and I think that's a great message. So then in the box, even on the top here, they have a graphic which is really cute with all of their social media information. And then there's a little card in there. It's just saying to join Clover Squad, and it's really easy. It's just basically use the #Clover Squad whenever you're using one of their products and you're sharing one of their products in your post. So let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm most excited about the knitting bobbin set. This is a set of 6 bobbins where I can use these for color work. If you don't know, I have a bunch of colorwork patterns out right now, and I'm not done yet. So these are going to be really useful for that. And then there's also these bamboo knitting repair hooks. So basically one end is like a hook, or sharp hook, where you can pick up missed stitches or drop stitches. And then the other end is just like a little needle, and you can use that to undo stitches. So it's gonna be really useful. And then I got these coil knitting needle holders, and these are the big size ones that'll go over single points number 10 to number 15, and basically they're to hold your knitting needles together like that, so that you can just kind of carry them neatly. And then another huge thing in my package was the tassel maker, which I'm really excited for as well, because before this I would make tassels using just cardboard or like a card or something. But this actually allows you to make bigger or smaller tassels. You can change up the size by switching up these little buttons on the side. So I'm really excited for that. Tassels add so much personality to the project. So that's that. And then I got these jumbo wonder clips, and they're basically clips that you can put into place. It's for sewing, but I was thinking like it'll be really useful if I want to sew crochet and knitting pieces together as well, or if I'm doing like a blanket and I want to put squares together, like just to make sure they're lined up properly. I think it'll be really useful. So I got the jumbo ones, and then I also got the mini ones. So these are the smaller. I think there's a regular size ones, but these are the biggest, like the bigger jumbo size ones. But these are going to be really great again for the same purpose, like if I want to join something together, or if I want to, like, you know, hold things in place. I think it'll be really nice. And I actually saw another person, she was reviewing these, and she was using it for like holding their holding her bag of chips, closing her bag of chips, or like in her hair. So I know these are really versatile, so I'm really excited about that. I also got a yarn guide. I've never used one before, but basically it just goes around your finger, and then you just like have the yarn on there instead of like holding it around your finger or looped around your finger or whatever. So I think this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be using this. And then I got these stitch markers. I'm so excited because I lost all of mine. There came a point where I just decided to not argue with Bubs or try to fight him. I just let him have all my stitch markers, and they're pretty much in all the different corners of our apartment. Anywhere except for my whip bag and in my little pouch, my Notions pouch that I carry. So I really needed stitch markers, so I'm really excited to use these. And these are the quick locking stitch markers, and they come in like a little box, so that's really nice. They're different colors. I think they're assorted sizes as well. So that's cool. And then point protectors and stopper. So these are for size 0 to 10.5 knitting needles, and basically they're just to protect your points so that they don't like chip or anything like that, I think. Yeah. Double pointed needle as a single pointed needle. Oh, and you can also use, so basically you can use these if you have double pointed needles and you want to turn them into like straight knitting needles. You just put them on the back end or like one of the ends, and then the other end will be your knitting needles. So that's really cool. And then what else did I get? I got some more coil knitting needle holders. These are for bigger needles, so like the ones I showed you before, but these are just bigger. Oh, and I'm so excited about this little guy. This is a mini knitting counter. So basically to count the number of your rows, and it has a little hole in the back here where you can put it, thread some yarn or something through so that you can actually wear it around your neck while you're working on your project. And it actually looks like a little frog to me. I think it's so cute. Ribbit, ribbit. Well, let's just hope we don't have to frog anything while we're working with this stitch counter. But that is what, that's something I got that I think will be really useful. And then I got this as well, which is the swatch ruler and needle gauge, which is something really handy to have. So basically a swatch ruler has like inches and also I believe centimeters, and basically you can measure your gauge swatch on here to see what your gauge is. And then there's also a needle gauge, which is basically you put your needles through the hole to see which size it is. This is really nice if the size is getting erased off of your needle and you can't read it anymore. It's good to have this, and you just kind of like put it in and see, oh, okay, so it's, and you'll see which size your knitting needles are, or your hook too. I guess you can put your hook through there too. And then I also got a rotary cutter. And so before you jump to conclusions, I'm not gonna get into sewing or anything like that, but I have these remaining like patches of fabric that I want to do something with, and I actually wanted to use this with the perforating rotary blade, and I actually got that from Amazon, and I'm gonna stick it on here and basically cut holes along the edges so that I can crochet into those pieces and join them together, do something with them, because I have so much of like backing, like flannel backing and fabric that I used to use for blankets, like basically for the backing of blankets when I used to make a lot of baby blankets for my family and friends. So I have a lot of that left over, and I thought this would be an interesting idea. So I got this. I've never used this before, so it's going to be really interesting to see. And I also got the board, not the board, sorry, the cutting mat. And this one is the 12 by 18 inch. Ooh, okay. Stuff's going to fall everywhere. So I got this. So I'm really excited to use that. And then I got a pattern chart marker set. And I think this is really cool because it's magnetic, and it's not, you know, even if you're not knitting or crocheting, you can actually even use it for books and magazines apparently, just because it like clips onto, like it's like a magnet. So that's pretty much it. My little goodies for all of my stuff that I got from Clover. Again, thank you so much, Clover, for the opportunity, for having me work with you guys, and then also sending me all these really cool goodies. And these are all their social media handles. I just think it's such a cute box, and it was packaged very nicely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little unboxing. Make sure you subscribe and follow. You can find all my social media information below. I'm going to link it, and you can head to my blog if you want to check out some of my free patterns. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.